Now, before I go into adding the features that were changed in the revision, I'm going to go over to the model browser. And what I'd like to show you is how we can get another view into our CAM process so that we can actually view the internal components of this part. So now that there's actually some internal grooves in these, we want to actually be able to verify these and look into them or machine them utilizing the graphics to our full advantage. Well, one of the best things to use is an Inventor process, and that's the representations folder and the view file. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here to our views, left click on the plus sign to open up our views, and you'll see you have a default view, a master view, and what these are is this is the current view that you're using. Now the master view, if I double click on it, pulls in all geometry, every component inside of the file, which is a good way to view everything you have going. So we've got our stock, our part, and our fixture and tooling. Now the default view is going to be the last view that you had saved from. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the top level of this folder. We're going to right click on it. We're going to create a new view. Okay, now this is going to be view 1, and you can slow left click on this and change the name to whatever you want. We're going to call this section view. And we're going to come up to our view tab at the very top of the ribbon bar, and we're going to drop down within the appearance panel at the far right. You're going to see this selection that gives us our section view capabilities. We're going to go to half. Now I know that there's a plane splitting this down the middle, and that's in the origin folder. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the origin folder down once again, and I'm going to choose that plane to split my part in half. Now you can move this back and forth, and you can set this however you want. So if I do by a ½ inch, it's going to go ahead and push that plane a ½ inch out. I want to go 0. We want to be exactly half. Now I have a perfect cut representation of that part, showing me all the internal geometry that I want to be able to machine. So now that I have that view set, I want to actually save that view's details to that view selection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the view, come to camera view, and save current camera. So now I can switch back and forth between the default view and the section view. So I'm going to use this section view to program the part. Now look, what you'll notice is that this is just a view representation. The actual part is still there. All the geometry still exists. Unlike legacy CAD CAM, when you split a part, you actually lose some of that geometry. And in many cases, what you end up having to do is when you select a curve, it's still half a curve. Not in this instance. The model is still existing there, and the software knows it.